Welcome back, Star Warriors, here on ChaseyK Plays, as I'm playing through Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, and we have made it to Dantooine. And we've got this pistol, and we've got these cool shades. But we got off Telos last time. No, not Telos, that's from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. We got off Taurus last time. We have Bastila and Karth and T3 and Canderous and Mission and Hanhar. No, not Hanhar, Zalbar. Jeez, I'm really mixing up my Knights of the Republic 2 and 1. So we got a pretty full party already. And we escaped Taurus, and Bastila said, hey, you got to go to Dantooine. There's some stuff happening. We just need to go there. So she ran off, and I think she said only we could come. So the rest of the party has to stay on the ship. So we're going to go figure out what that's about. But first, let's talk to Lur Arca Sulis here. Greetings, Sentient. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead, only if I get to ask you something in return. I don't have time for questions. Yeah, we'll be a little transactional about this. As you desire, though I suspect there is little information I possess that would be of use to an off-worlder such as yourself. I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Rundil Oat Sulam. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. I have no idea who you're talking about. Do you actually believe she's still alive? Is there a reward for this news? First, let's be a little incredulous here. She was kidnapped years ago? Why would you think she's still alive? It is not customary for the Mandalorians to terminate their captives. It is my hope Sasha has escaped or been sold into slavery. If so, I may yet locate her. Let's ask for a reward. I wish there were, Sentient, for the possibility of a reward would certainly make my search much easier. Since his daughter's kidnapping, however, the human citizen I work for has fallen on difficult times. He has no credits to offer. I would still implore you to offer information if you have it. Sasha is missed by her family, and I desire very much to reunite them. Yeah, I have no idea who this is. That's too bad. I shall have to continue my search. Problems with Mandalorians. Comment on Dantooine. Yeah, I just got off my ship. Why do you think I would... Okay, doesn't matter. Are problems with Mandalorian common? Isn't this something the local authority should handle? Is there anything of interest on Dantooine that you can tell me about? I'll keep an eye out for your girl. I've got to go. Yeah, are problems with Mandalorians common here on Dantooine? I understand they are, though I know little of the history behind this conflict. Someone native to this planet could tell you more. Yeah, isn't this something the local authorities should handle? Dantooine has little in the way of local authorities, Sentient. I asked the Jedi of the Enclave to intervene, but they have far more pressing concerns to attend to. As is often the way on this planet, if a citizen wishes to accomplish something, they must seek to do it themselves. Or ask me, apparently. Is there anything of interest on Dantooine that you can tell me about? That's kind of our question back to him, I suppose. There is no large urban center on Dantooine, if that's what interests you. I find the variety and number of natural habitats to be most intriguing, however. If you get the chance, I would urge you to explore the planet's ranges in more detail. They are quite beautiful. Alright, yeah, I'll keep an eye out, or I've got to go. I'm not interested in that. As you wish. Thank you for your assistance. Okay. Does droid have anything to say?
I cannot render assistance, citizen.
Wow. Rude. Nothing back here, and these doors open. Security droid? Yeah, okay. Just random Jedi? What's up, Jedi?
If you are seeking information, perhaps the Jedi Council will help. I'm afraid I cannot.
It sounds pretty Jedi of you. All right, let's just go down here. Oh, Disra. Disra these. No, I'm not gonna do it. Welcome to the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. I do not believe we know each other. My name is Disra Lur Jada. You may call me Disra. I have not heard of any new apprentices being accepted for training recently. What brings you to this place, if I may ask? My business here is my own. Leave me alone. Oh, I see. Very well. I have no wish to make you uncomfortable. I suppose I shall just wish you a good day then. Damn right. These Jedi, so nosy, so pushy. What do you gotta say?
That the Sith have destroyed Taurus. This bodes ill for us.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You
Balea.
there, Padawan, why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
I don't even work here. Are you a Jedi? I believe you are mistaken. I'm not a Padawan. I'm Dando Bell. I came here with Bastila. Back off. I'm no Padawan. I'm Dando Bell. I just came here with Bastila. Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
Yeah, I don't really feel like you guys are the humor types. I'm telling the truth. I didn't come here to be scolded by you. Yeah, I didn't come here. I got told to come here. Everybody keeps saying I'm Force sensitive. They think I'm some kind of Jedi, but I'm not. Like, what the hell, man?
No, I suppose you did not. I apologize. Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Apparently the Force is with me, because you keep thinking I'm some special guy over here. It doesn't really say where we need to go. I'm guessing we probably just keep heading straight. Another protocol droid who will not help us.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move
What's the point of you? Got some doors to open. Sola. You have the look of a seasoned Pazak player about you. I dabble in it from time to time myself. Care for a game? We did get some cards. Does he have any cards to sell? As a matter of fact, I do. If you see any you like, I am willing to part with them for a small sum. Ooh. +/-4. +/-5. Yeah, I want that +/-5, baby. Oh, he's got multiples of those. Let's grab one +/-4. Let's grab the +/-2 as well, I guess. We'll call it there for a bit and see how we go. Yeah, I'll play. Let's can we wager higher? No? Okay. 120 it is. Let's see. Let's get rid of these. We only want the +/-s now. Big +/-s if we can. I probably should go back out and buy one, but we're gonna not. We're gonna go with yeah, +2. No, let's go with the +1. Let's play. Of course, we get that card. Yeah. Okay. Do I remember how to do this? Yeah, we'll just end turn. 7-7. 15-7. Okay. He got to 20. 16. 18. We can also get to 20. I don't really like burning a card if I didn't have to. But I suppose we kind of have to here. Yeah. 12. And we can flip this and play it. Nice. Okay. We did have to burn a card for that, but a win's a win. He got to 20. That's okay. Thanks. 10. That's okay. At least he's getting the same stuff as us. 19. 15. Come on. Okay. He's burning a lot of his cards, though. Coping hard over here. 18. 21. I can stop that. Flip. Play. Okay, this is it. Oh, he's getting... Oh, perfect. Okay, we got to 20. Beat that. Yeah. No! Yeah! Yeah! Suck it, Jedi! Last game was closer than it seemed. Want to try it again? No, not right now. But I will go back here and buy another card. Give me this other ±4. And then, yeah, give me these ±5s too. Like they're all cheap enough that we can do that. Okay. Still can only do 120. Let's go back here, get rid of the +1. Add in a ±5. Or 4. 4 is probably going to be more useful, I think. Let's go with that. I think that's fine. Okay. Got a nice mix here. Well, lucky us. He burned a card and he lost, so he loved that. Can't do anything about that. We'll just lose. $17. We can play this as is. Ugh, of course. Okay. Didn't even have to play a card for it. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we gotta get to 20. All right, we got one right back at him. Okay, he busted. Oh, that's great. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. 10's good. Oh, he's at 17. That's oh, we're at 19. We can play this. Hell yeah. No. I think I've beaten you twice, and you got skunked twice, buddy. No need. We know how it's gonna end. Footlocker. Yeah, sure. We'll steal from some Jedis. Medpack, antidote kit. I thought Jedi would have cooler stuff. What's up, Alan Matali?
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some
Oh,
servant.
these guys aren't all Jedi.
Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
I'm a rude guy, so I don't really mind that. Go for it. You tell them whatever. Okay, so it wasn't this way. Jedi Enclave is to the, well, as we're going down, it's to our left. Jedi Council Chamber, we're going there, actually, so that's to our right. Aerotech Mercantile. Let's go down and see if we can shop a little bit first. And then we'll come back. We've got a few credits after cleaning out that guy. Although I think we probably just spent... we probably only made what we spent on cards, so... more or less broke even. Kratos Yerkel. Greetings, my young friend. I assume you are not a member of the Order, as you're not wearing the traditional garb of the Jedi. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kratos Yerkel, proprietor of the general store here on Dantooine. Not much to look at now, I'll admit, but I'm on the ground floor. I mean, look at this planet. Majestic fields, rolling plains, wide open terra firma, elbow room. That's what people want. Once word gets out, we'll have settlers and tourists from the galactic core just dying to come here. Oops, damn it. Skipped a little too much. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings. What can I do for you? Hang on. Woo! Hello. All right. What do you have against Zerka? I just kind of want to know what he has for sale, but I guess we should ask him. What do you have against the Zerka Corporation? Don't get me started, buddy. They've got a monopoly on half the galaxy already, and they do everything they can to keep anyone else from getting a foothold in their territory. Extortion, bribing officials, and government diplomats. Not to mention driving up prices on essentials like food and water on distant colonies. I've heard stories of them letting people starve to death because they couldn't afford their jacked up prices. And since they've thrown themselves in with the Sith, things have only gotten worse. Worse? How's it gotten worse? Do you mean Zerka Corp are allied with the Sith? Maybe we could discuss this some other time. Yeah, how's it gotten worse? The Sith are tangled up in an expensive war with the Republic. They need supplies, equipment, resources. There's lots of opportunities for a company with no morals like Zerka to make some major profits. Malik has given them exclusive trading rights wherever the Sith have control. It's bad enough they're helping to finance Sith war effort, but I've heard rumors of even worse stuff. Slaving, pillaging planets of their resources, genocide of indigenous species. The Sith and Zerka Corp seem like a perfect match to me. Ha, listen to me going on. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings on the evils of Zerka Corp, I'll bet. What can I do for you? Yeah, alright, let's see what you got for sale. Excellent. As always, my selection is somewhat limited. Zerka Corp has monopoly on some of the suppliers. But, blah, 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 I've got stuff for you, I'm sure. Ooh. Cool blade. Is it upgradable? It is upgradable. Costs 7,000. Jesus. But it is pretty cool. Ion damage against droid, too. That's alright. Dragon Cult's assault rifle is even more expensive. It's 1 to 8. Attack modifier 3, upgradable also. That's pretty good. Stealth field reinforcement. Stealth plus 8. Is this a belt or is this a headpiece? It looks like a headpiece, but stealth stuff is usually only belt stuff. Well, we don't really need this. I just kind of like the way it looks. Interface band, we definitely want this. This looks so cool. Resist 5 against Sonic. Computer use +2. Demo +2. Security +2. I like this a lot. I'm going to buy it. Breath mask, not too bad. I mean, it's only 100. Sure, let's grab it. Aural amplifier. It's probably better than some of the things we have, but awareness +2 is not amazing. Infiltrator gloves. These are awesome, but they're also 7,000 credits. This guy's got some real good stuff. Energy shields. Okay, so that must have been a headpiece. I wonder what that looks like. Save strength +2. Damn. Calrissian's utility belt. Damn, look at these things. These things are awesome. Immunity to critical hits. Some Pizak cards. Damn, if we got some money, we need to come back here. Anyway, it's time to put on what I think is the best armor in this entire game. Oh, you need medium proficiency for the breath mask? That's crazy. I'm going to put on this interface band. What's wild to me is that they do not put this model, this asset. Like, you could, like, not this piece of equipment exactly, but even just the model for this in KOTOR 2. And it is the coolest looking thing of any of the stuff. Like, look at this. Ah, I love that. Some real Vegeta. What are his power level? Power levels thing. Yeah, I dig that. We will be back to buy more of that guy's stuff, unless somehow we find even better stuff. But that guy's got some crazy stuff. Actually, how much better and or worse is this over computer, demo, security, a little sonic resistance? Nothing crazy. Oh, and this just gets... Oh. Yeah. We're taking this. That was the Enclave. This was the Council. Training room. I'm gonna guess they're not gonna let me go in here. What's up, Karth?
They're waiting for you inside.
Okay. I didn't really need you to tell me that, but all right.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
She's a Padawan? I thought she was a regular Jedi. What do you want from me? So you've drawn me into your little trap, Bastila. What now? Isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant? I've got some questions for you. Yeah, isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant? Also, man, look at that. Look at that headpiece. That's so cool.
Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine.
Oh, so you're not a very important council then. I've got some questions for all of you, or what do you want from me? I think it's fair to ask them what do they want from me. Why am I here? I got brought here.
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Nothing would give me greater honor than learning the ways of the Jedi. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Strong in the Force. Yeah, strong in the Force. What do you mean by that?
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
I'm willing to try my best. I'm ready to accept the training. My age has nothing to do with it. Of course, great Jedi, I will learn your ways and follow the light. Yeah, we can be a little prickly here. My age has nothing to do with it, but I'm ready to accept the training.
Such pride, such arrogance. This one is already on the path to the dark side.
You're right.
As
That's
are
our goal.
who are not given proper training, Master Vrook. Only through our guidance can we hope to lead those who have strayed back to the path of the light.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
Okay.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
Okay, the Star Forge.
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First, Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
She probably should have woken me up then. Did she say anything else? I had a rough night. Let's go. I had a rough night, man. I'm kind of over this. I don't know, whatever.
Well, I can't say I blame you. I haven't exactly been sleeping well myself. Here, I thought things would get better once we escaped Terrace.
Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I already told you I had a rough night. I'm
got
fine. Oh, who would we like? I don't really want Karth, if I can help it. They said there were Mandalorians on this planet, so I think. Did I give that away? No, I don't know if we're. Yeah, we know that Canderous is a Mandalorian. Yeah, that's what they said. You know what? Let's take T3. That's fun. Anything I need to give you guys? I don't think so. I guess I should give you a different pistol. I don't know how many droids we're really facing here. Yeah. I think that's probably fair.
Yes?
Despite helping you on Terrace, Canderous continues to be something of a mystery to you. It might be a good idea to try and get to know him better. I mean, we are in a hurry, but sure, I'll talk to you. What's up, Canderous?
Yeah, what do you want?
Just wondering if you had any interesting stories. Do you know anything about this world? Yeah, do you know anything about this world? Because there's some Mandalorians here.
From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. You have anything else you want to ask?
Got any stories?
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why you work as a mercenary? Is that why the Mandalorians attack the Republic? The Mandalorians destroy worlds for honor. Maybe another time. Yeah, is that why Mandalorians attack the Republic?
The Sith came to us with an offer. To fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered forever. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death. Against oblivion.
You seek death?
All life dies eventually. A true warrior is one who can beat it down whenever it raises its head. But times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat.
but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
All right, bud. Yeah, he's had a tough time, I suppose. But also, you know, murdered thousands of people and burned worlds. Glad he's on our side, you know? Interesting, though, that I don't remember hearing that too much in Knights of the Republic 2. There's a lot of stuff about the Mandalorian War here, and that's the war that Revan and Malak went and fought against the Mandalorians, and then that's what led to them going to the dark side afterward. It was a battle that the rest of the Jedi were not as inclined to jump into. So, Revan and Malak took their own forces, and a lot of those ended up turning to the dark side after that war. But interesting, though, that I don't hear too much about people saying, hey, the Sith are the reason this war started in the first place. The Sith are the one who kind of goaded the Mandalorians into having this war in the first place. Which makes a little bit of sense in this game, in that, okay, the Sith are over here going, well, if the Mandalorians attack the Republic, the Mandalorians are going to lose, probably, but it's going to weaken the Republic quite a bit. And then we can come in as the Sith and take over, which is what's happened. Or I suppose the Mandalorians win, and then they just have to wage war against the Mandalorians, who are probably also weakened by that battle as well. So for the Sith, I guess it makes sense that they're just going to clean up whoever's left. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. But interesting to hear that from Candace's perspective.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Yes, they seem to be searching for something. I don't want to talk about it. What? How would Bastila know if we shared a dream? Well, I guess she wouldn't necessarily know that I also had that dream, but I don't know what Bastila's talking about. Yeah, I guess how would she know that we shared the dream? Maybe she just had the dream.
She says she has felt your presence within the dream. The presence she has felt within you ever since...
Master Vandar.
Ever since Taurus. It is not unknown for this to happen between two people strong in the Force. Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
I'm having visions now, or I trust in your greater wisdom. I'm having visions now.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together.
You're saying I'm joined with her, or what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side.
Okay.
The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
I'm ready for whatever awaits me. I'll try my best. Of course, masters, I seek to follow the light. I mean, the outright lie is a little silly. I don't know. I guess this is the most dark side thing to say.
Good. It is well that you see how important this is, and have the devotion to follow it. Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Okay. Here's what I don't understand. Vandar and the whole council here is saying, like, oh, it's only a matter of time until they discover this hidden refuge. And yet, just before this, they talked about Revan and Malak being here, going through what they thought were just burial mounds. So Revan and Malak knew that this place was here. They trained here. They did stuff here. And Revan's gone, and Malak is now the head of the Sith. How could the Sith not know where this place is? Like, it's... My guy, your leader was taught here. Okay. Jedi returning to the dark side. Do not fear, masters. I will not fall. How can he be stopped? Yeah, they're turning to the dark side? That's crazy.
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted, and perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
I'm ready now. I accept this mission. I don't know if I want to do this. It sounds dangerous. Of course, masters, anything to further the light. I wish I could have something a little bit more subtle, but okay.
Yes. Your devotion
Well, I'm a good
is most
talker.
commendable. Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
We don't have time for this. As you wish, Master Vandar. I surrender myself to the will of the Council. Yeah, I guess we just keep lying, right?
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
It'd be funny if
The path you
Bastila
have
just
chosen to walk is difficult.
come in and said, like, hey,
Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands
you haven't been
of
this
the
nice
Order.
to anybody.
Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training.
If I am training, shouldn't you put me in robes now?
The way of the Jedi is difficult.
Guess not.
It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully.
And you
into
haven't
the
changed your
Jedi
clothes
Order.
once.
Soon
Pretty
your
gross.
apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
What must I do to prove myself? I want to ask some questions, Master Jar. Questions about Revan and Malik. I should be going now. Yeah, let's ask him some questions about Revan and Malik.
Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malik often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
What happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malik. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malik were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat, the Council feared, had not yet revealed itself. But Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malik was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
So that's interesting. Because again, I guess this is spoiling some of KOTOR 2. Not really, but a lot of KOTOR 2 is about how your character in that game, who was one of the young Jedi that went with Revan and Malik to stop the Mandalorians, a lot of their issues with the Jedi Council and the Jedi in general is, hey, you guys waited too long to jump into this fight. Like, we had to do this because you were just letting worlds die. And I don't remember them mentioning about this war that, hey, it's not that we're scared for this fight. It's not that we're apathetic to this fight. But from what Jar is saying here, the reason they didn't get into it is because they thought a greater threat would reveal itself and then they would jump in. And on that point, at least according to what we learned now from Canderous, which I'm glad we had that conversation, that it's true. The Sith were the ones who goaded the Mandalorians into battle. So waiting for the Sith to come in and reveal themselves, I don't know if that would necessarily be the best course of action, because again, you're letting the Mandalorians go nuts there if you just all stood on the sidelines. But I guess the Jedi would be more prepared now when the Sith are coming more to power. So in a way, they were right. But now they can't do anything, or they weren't able to do anything because so many young Jedi under Revan and Malik left to go fight that war instead. And many of them got corrupted, or at least, took their power out of the power that the Jedi Council held. So that's weakened the Jedi significantly, which has let the Sith rise up now. And obviously Malik has gone on to lead that stuff, which, if they didn't go, maybe that wouldn't have happened. But KOTOR 2 is so much about how there's another threat looming as your character is going around and doing stuff, and the Jedi are saying, "Well, hey, we got to wait and reveal. We got to wait for the threat to reveal itself now too." And so that's interesting how these same kind of things keep playing out. But yeah, the second game makes it feel like the Jedi made this real mistake by not getting into the war when it was serious, and that Revan and Malik were, however flawed the end of that war became and what happened to those people after the war, that the war was a good thing overall. And your character in that, I think, is, you can make a number of different choices, but I don't think your guy or lady can ever say going into battle was a bad idea. you might regret some stuff about it, but you're always like you knew going into battle was the right thing to do at that point, and it felt justified to go in and fight the Mandalorians before they burned the entire Republic, entire galaxy down. Anyway, back to this. So this is saying that yes, after the war, many of those, well, not after the war, that during the war, Malak and Revan enticed a bunch of young and powerful Jedi to go with them to fight the Mandalorians here. So they disobeyed the Jedi Council. What happened to this noble mission? I should be going now. Yeah, let's say what happened to this noble mission, because this guy's not going to think it's very noble.
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this. A lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
I will heed this lesson, Master Jar. Yeah, get on with it. God. Okay.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
Dark side points gained, items received, items lost. What I receive and what I lose. I don't know if it's gonna tell me what I got, what I lost. Can we just keep talking to you now?
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
I suppose that I am. Yeah, let's do it.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
I'm ready for these tests. What kind of tests are these? Let's get these tests over with. Yeah, well, tell me about the tests.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess that I can go around and I can learn more stuff about the code. Okay. Jedi Council and Dantooine has decided to train you. Yeah, after much initial training. Here's the code of the... Yeah, okay. Well, so no, these are just lights. I'm like, are there books or something? A workbench. Workbench is cool. Oh, that, there. Computer. We could just use the computer, I imagine. I haven't been using the repeating blaster. We don't have anybody who does heavy weapons. I mean, I guess Canderous can, but he's not very good at it. So let's just put all this stuff in here so we have a good bowcaster. And then armor. This is not equipped yet, but now we can... 6'4". Okay, so let's see if 6'4" does something for anybody here. This is not upgradable, but it's 8'3". 8'3" is just better. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the light scan visor on him. Sure. Okay. Training computer. Accessing information database, data link confirmed, beginning training orientation. Welcome sentient. It's important for the peace and harmony of all beings that the many paths of the Jedi Order be understood. Only through knowledge can all see the truth of the Force. Jedi Guardians trained for battle, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't I think we're definitely going consular because we've been a charisma-y talky build. That's not okay, sure. Consular gets 8 force points. So Sentinel's kind of in the middle, but that's fine. Tell me more about the Consular, I suppose. That's what we're going to be. Balance of the universe. They focus less on physical. Interesting that it says universe here. Star Wars is so focused on galaxy that hearing universes, that's not a word you usually hear in Star Wars. They focus less on physical combat and more on mental disciplines in order to augment their mastery of the Force. Yep. Force points, levels, slow skill progression, slow feat progression. Slow feat progression. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. You'll only tell me about the 3. I want to know more about the code, but I guess you're not going to give me that. Maybe I can just BS it myself. Maybe I can talk to some people about it, I suppose. All right, Bastila, I'll ask you. Tell me about the code.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council.
Well, bite me. All right, Vandar.
Good evening, apprentice.
I seek knowledge of the Jedi Code.
All Jedi must know the code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace.
Okay.
There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. We just pick all the whiny answers, right?
Greetings, my young pupil.
Yeah. Let's continue the training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil.
Yeah, we talked about these. I'm ready for the tests.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and first. I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code.
Yeah.
These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity. Yeah, serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Okay. On to Dorak.
You have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
I like that there's exclamation points at the end of these. I want to be a Jedi Consular.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Help them flee. Attack the thugs. That's definitely the Guardian one. Stop the thugs and find out why they are attacking her. Stopping the thugs, that seems very... this seems like the middle path, which makes me think it's like the Sentinel. So, help them flee feels a little losery, you know? But I think that's just what a consular does, apparently. Help them flee.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Attack him again. Very blue. Find out why he turned to the dark side and try to turn him. That seems consulary. Try to see a weakness in his technique. Yeah, this is definitely the talky one, the consular one.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Smash the door down, try to pick the lock, knock. Yeah, let's knock. That's the consular thing to do, right?
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Hunt them down, try to lure them into a trap, coordinate with the planetary government to identify the infiltrator. God, they really make the consular sound lame. But this is definitely the consular one, so let's do that.
Yes, I thought as much. As
yes, you are a loser.
You would be most suitable as a Jedi consular. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Well, I already said I want to be a consular. You said you said I should be a consular. I guess give me the consular.
Here is a green crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
All right, level up. Skills. Ooh, powers. And I'm a Jedi consular now. Great. Skills. Let's see. Demo. Awareness. Did I lose skill point powers here? I guess I did. I guess we're not the security people anymore. We're a restricted demo guy now. Are we? Maybe we can go to security ourselves. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like who's gonna come with me, who's gonna open boxes. I say we have more boxes than we have mines. Feats. Proficiency lightsaber, Jedi defense. Jedi sense. +2 defense, always active. Force focus, this is a consular thing. Adds +1 to the difficulty class for all saving throws against the character's force powers. Okay, that's alright. Force sensitive. 40 additional force points. Okay. Jedi defense. Allows a character equipped with a lightsaber to deflect blaster bolts at any time. The character is fired upon. An opposed roll is made against the attack. If a result is greater than the attack roll, the blaster bolt is deflected. If the attack is beaten by 10 or more, the bolt is deflected back at the enemy. Jedi classes receive this feat at the first level. So that gives another +3 bonus, and that would give a +6 bonus. Toughness is still not a terrible idea. Implant level's not terrible. I don't really need lightsaber focus. We're hopefully not going to use the lightsaber all that much. I think maybe just toughness for the added HP. Yeah, I think it's probably time to get some added HP. Powers. What do we want our first power to be? Well, as much as burst of speed is great, it's really great for combat, but it's also great outside of combat. I did not find a way to turn off the effect in this game. Dark side powers are pretty cool. Shock's pretty good. But we have armor on right now. We don't always have to have armor on. We could take this armor off. Then we'd be real vulnerable for a bit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, we get 2 powers here. Okay, well, we can have shock be one of them. And then let's do cure. It's always going to be useful for us. So, cure and shock. Candorous attributes. Well, bump up to strength, get that modifier up. Skills, can't do a heck of a lot, so I guess we'll just do treat injury. Feats, 2 up in fighting, we can max out. That probably makes sense. We can start getting melee weapons up more. Implant level wouldn't be the worst thing either. Flurry would actually be pretty good on him too. Let's just let's finish this out. And T3. You've got attributes all over the place, bud. I don't think we really need this anymore. I think you got enough points all the time now. So let's load up Dex. Oh, you got no demo. That's the problem. That's the one we need is demolitions. We could just start putting a ton of stuff into demo, but I guess not. Because that is a cross-class skill. It takes 2. So, all right.
What?
Okay, let's go back to Jar. Let's build a saber.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Okay. We got no power crystals to put into it, but we got green. Look at us. We got the thing.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
Sounds like an adventure. I can find crystals on Dantooine. What will these crystals do for me? Should I know anything else about lightsabers? I can find crystals on Dantooine?
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Yeah, let's do it.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
Your third task is to do some chores we were too busy to do. What would you have me do, Master Jar? You want me to go kill Kathhounds? What's causing this corruption? Yeah, what's causing the corruption?
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
You know more than you're telling me.
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
Okay. I think we're going to close up shop here in a second. But I at least want to get to the start of where they want us to go. Also, I should probably start wearing just regular clothing again so I can do my shock. We'll see. Maybe this is a bad idea. What's up, Jedi droid?
The Council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Cool. All right. We'll probably just save when we get out here. Settlers, okay. All right, we'll talk to Nemo when we start it up, but we can save here. I don't know if you can tell. I'm kind of getting over a little bit of sickness. I've got some real congestion in my nose. I've been mouth breathing a decent amount during this stream or during this recording, and I don't know. I can't play. I don't feel like I can play all that long. So we're gonna call it there. Did I actually save, or did it do like the you almost saved and then? Okay, now we definitely saved. All right. We'll call it there. We'll be back next time, and we'll see what this source of this corruption here is on Dantooine and see what we can do about it. Till then, yeah, that's it. We'll see you next time. Bye.